Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with something not included in the syllabus, but we need to understand this concept before we start with proceeding for the next part of the topic. Now, the characteristics of CB configuration and CE configuration both play an important role while using it as an amplifier. So, before proceeding that, we just need to see what are the characteristics as in what are the input characteristics and what are the output characteristics. Now, while doing the input characteristics, you need to fix the output voltage on a certain value, and you need to change the input voltages, and keep on varying and keep on measuring the tabs. Now, what do we mean by that? Now let's see. If you remember the diagram of common base configuration, I would just like to give you a hint. Just give me a moment. Now, over here, as you could see, this was the common base configuration, this was the common emitter configuration. Common collector is not configuration is not there into a syllabus. I mean, it is there into the topic, but not included in the new draft of the syllabus. So even the common base configuration, the characteristics is not included, but we need to understand it very deeply and very thoroughly so that we can proceed further. Now, if you look into this diagram for common base configuration, the input side is on the left and the output side is on the right. Input में voltage is VEB, output में voltage is VCB. Input में current is IE going outwards, output में current is IC coming inwards. Now, what do we do over here while performing the input characteristics? We fix the output voltage to a certain point, and then we vary input voltage so that IE can be measured. Similarly, while performing the output characteristics, will fix the value of IE over here by fixing VEB. जब आप voltage को fix करोगे तो IE automatically fix हो जाएगा, and will vary the output voltage VCB and will observe the changes in the output current IC. I hope if my students have understood this concept. Now I expect एक छोटा सा डायग्राम बेटा ये वाला जो है ना, खाली आप अपने रफ बुक में एक बार ड्रॉ कर लीजिए. पॉज द वीडियो ओवर हियर एंड जस्ट फटाक से बेटा ये वाला डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर दो, ताकि हम आगे जब अभी बढ़ेंगे तब आपको सिंपल हो जाएगा बेटा. इसलिए नाउ the characteristics for CB configuration, if you look to the input from the input characteristics, we conclude that as the CB configuration, just a moment, let me see whether it is adjustable or not. As you can see, the input of CB is nothing but a diode JBE, which is forward biased. The input characteristic is the characteristic of a forward biased diode. अगर आपने वो डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया होगा बेटा, तो उसमें लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में the diode which you are looking from the voltage terminal is nothing but a diode which is forward biased. Hence, the input characteristic of a common base configuration is nothing but the characteristics of a diode which is in forward biased condition. Now, always do remember that on the x-axis you draw the independent quantity, and on the y-axis you always draw the dependent quantity. Now, in the voltage and current, which one is the independent बच्चा? किसकी वजह से कौन चेंज खाता है? वोल्टेज की वजह से आपका करंट चेंज होता है. हेंस योर वोल्टेज इज इंडिपेंडेंट एंड योर करंट इज डिपेंडेंट. हेंस योर वोल्टेज इज ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस and your current IE is on the y axis. Now, as VCB increases, now what did we do? We fixed जैसे जैसे आपने VCB को जो फिक्स वैल्यू था, आपने उसे जब चेंज किया, सपोज पहले 2 वोल्ट पे जब चेंज किया एंड यू चेंज द VEB, देन एट 4 वोल्ट, देन यू केप्ट द VCB, दैट इज नथिंग बट द आउटपुट वोल्टेज एट 4 वोल्ट, एंड यू ऑब्जर्व द पैटर्न, एंड देन व्हेन यू चेंज्ड योर VCB फ्रॉम 2 to 4 to 6, देन यू ऑब्जर्व अ सर्टन पैटर्न. सो कैन आई से धीरे धीरे आपका जो ग्राफ है वो ऐसे 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 ऊपर जा रहा है. नाउ, as VCB increases, slope of the character also increases. Slope, that is nothing but a tangent drawn at a certain point, ताकि उसके दो कोऑर्डिनेट मिल सके. This part is some part of y axis since it is parallel to the y axis, and this part over here is the part parallel to the x axis. Now, the input since at the input a forward bias diode is present, the input resistance is very very small. से अगर आपका डायोड जो है वो अगर फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड है तो उसमें से कोई रेजिस्टेंस ज़्यादा होगा ही नहीं. हेंस इट विल बी व्हाट यू से इन द रेंज ऑफ 20 to 100 ohms. सिंपल सा. नाउ, यू हैव टू इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स टू रिमेंबर. वन इज DC इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस, another one is AC input resistance. This is static, this is dynamic. What is mean by static? Static means fixed, it won't be changed, and dynamic means it can be changed, it is changeable or variable. Now, DC है, अगर आपका इनपुट जो वोल्टेज अगर वही आपका फिक्स्ड वैल्यू है, अगर आपने बैटरी लगाया है 9 वोल्ट का, वो अगर फिक्स्ड वैल्यू है तो वो स्टैटिक रेजिस्टेंस देगा आपको आर आई, दैट इज नथिंग बट वी डैश ई बी अपॉन आई ई डैश, दैट कीपिंग आउटपुट वोल्टेज दैट इज नथिंग बट वी सी बी कॉन्स्टेंट. सिमिलरली ओवर अगर आपने ए सी इनपुट दिया तो उसके लिए जो रेजिस्टेंस होगा दैट विल बी गिवन बाय छोटू आर आई, दैट इज नथिंग बट सम चेंज इन वी ई बी अपॉन सम चेंज इन आई ई, keeping output voltage constant, that is there is no change. Hence since there is no change, we have written change in VCB is equals to 0 over here. Now the output characteristic is somewhat like this in the diagram. ये वाला डायग्राम फिलहाल के लिए स्किप कीजिए, इसे ध्यान मत दीजिए, ये वाला मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है बच्चा. सो प्लीज़ डू पे अटेंशन ऑन दिस डायग्राम बेटा. Now, from the output characteristic, we can conclude the following points. If you look carefully into the diagram, we have four major regions. One is active, then the saturation, then three major regions. That is nothing but active, then saturation, and cutoff. Now, what are those regions? Now, let us see one by one. In the active region, in this region, now आई स्टिल रिपीट, आउटपुट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है मतलब आप इनपुट के पैरामीटर को फिक्स करोगे. इनपुट के पैरामीटर को फिक्स करना मतलब आपका जो आई ई है, फॉर इन द केस ऑफ कॉमन बेस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, आप आई ई को फिक्स कर रहे हो, आप वी सी बी को फिर चेंज करते हो एंड यू ऑब्जर्व द चेंजेस इन आई सी बेटा. ऐसा होता है चेंजेस. ना इनिशियली टू जस्ट टू गिव यू अ हिंट, हम आई को 0 मिली एम्प्स पे फिक्स करते हैं एंड वी चेंज द वैल्यू ऑफ वी सी बी फ्रॉम अ पॉजिटिव पार्ट टू अ लोअर वैल्यू. सपोज मैंने 8 से स्टार्ट किया रीडिंग, तो 8 से फिर 6 पे आया, 4 पे आया, 2 पे आया, 0 पे आया, एंड देन सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. सिमिलरली फॉर 1 मिली एम्प, सिमिलरली फॉर 2 मिली एम्प, सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. नाउ इन द एक्टिव रीजन व्हाट हैपेंस इज, in this region JBE is forward biased and JBC is reverse biased and IC slightly less than IE. हाँ बच्चा, IC थोड़ा सा ही कम है. Why? This is due to the recombination of electrons जो हमने ऑपरेशन या वर्किंग में देखा था, is thin and lightly doped base region. Now in this region as VCE increases IC also increases slightly. जैसे जैसे आपका आउटपुट करंट बढ़ेगा, अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो आपका आउटपुट करंट भी बढ़ता जा रहा है. दिस इज़ ड्यू टू अर्ली इफेक्ट. अर्ली इफेक्ट में अगर आपने VCB को चेंज किया था, आपका IE और IC इंक्रीज हो रहा था. नाउ फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर आउटपुट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, से एग्जांपल I इज इक्वल टू 3 मिली एम्प्स, आपने ये वाले पर्टिकुलर रीडिंग पे आपने आपका टैब रखा और यू स्टार्टेड ऑब्जर्विंग द वैल्यूज ऑफ IC. नाउ इफ़ वी गो ऑन रिड्यूसिंग VCB, IC डिक्रीजेस ड्यू टू अर्ली इफेक्ट. अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो ये देखो, IC आपका धीरे 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 हॉरिजॉन्टली कम नहीं हो रहा बेटा, ये थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा होकर धीरे 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 कम हो रहा है. सो कैन आई से द वैल्यू ऑफ Y एक्सिस इज डिक्रीजिंग एट दिस पॉइंट. सो इन अनदर वर्ड्स कैन आई से माई IC इज डिक्रीजिंग. नाउ इफ दैट इज द केस, बट विथ VCB इक्वल्स टू 0, बट विथ VCB इक्वल्स टू 0, जब आपने VCB ये वाले को 0 पे किया तब आपका IC 0 नहीं था बेटा, इट वॉज स्टिल सम वैल्यू. दिस इज बिकॉज इवन दो JBC इज शॉर्टेड, please do open up the diagram of working if possible. Even if JBC is shorted, there exists a potential barrier due to depletion region across it, which is enough to drift the electrons from the B to the C region. This drifted electrons are collected by the positive terminal of VEB. This will constitute IC. Hence with VCB equals to 0, ये जब आपका VCB 0 हो जाएगा बेटा, your IC is not equals to 0. Even if your VCB is 0, your current is not 0 at this point. If possible, go to the previous video and watch that construction का diagram, and if possible draw करके रख दो बेटा सामने. Now saturation region. Now what happens is, if your VCB is reduced further, that is nothing but change of polarity. पहले आप 0 तक लेके आए VCB को from a higher value to 0, then from the 0 you started changing the polarity. आपने बैटरी ही चेंज कर दिया पूरा. तो कहना है से अभी जो आपका नेगेटिव टर्मिनल था वो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा और जो पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल था वो नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. आपने बैटरी को पूरा चेंज कर दिया बेटा, फ्लोप कर दिया बेटा, सीधा आपने उसको पूरा घुमा ही दिया, रिवर्स ऑफ पोलैरिटी. देन एट 0.3 to 0.6 के वैल्यू के बीच में यहाँ पे योर JBC बिकम्स फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड, बिकॉज द डायोड बिकम्स फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड इन द रीजन 0.3 to 0.7 के बीच में वो फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड हो जाता है. नाउ देयरफॉर कैन आई से पोटेंशियल बैरियर अक्रॉस JBC जो पहले था वो वैनिश हो जाएगा. इफ दैट इज द केस, द ड्रिफ्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फ्रॉम B to C स्टॉप्स and IC becomes 0. Since both the junctions are now forward biased, the transistor enters in saturation region. ये जो हमने वो चार्ट बनाया था ना बेटा, उसमें हमने मेंशन किया था कि if both the junctions are forward biased, it enters into saturation region, and the application of that forward biased, both the forward biased, is used as a switch. Now, cutoff region. What happens in cutoff region is, if we start with a higher value of IE, for example say 3 milliamps or 2 milliamps, and reduce it by reducing VEB. अगर आपको जब ये वाला जो value है IE, या आप, that is nothing but the input current, if you want to reduce this the value of input current, can I say you need to reduce the input voltage. That means आपको अगर IE को छोटा करना है, that means you need to trim down the value of what do you say, VEB, that is nothing but they are the input side. Then the number of electrons diffused from E to B reduces, which causes the reduction in the electrons drifted to C. It means with decrease in VEB, IE and IC both decreases. If VEB is 0 at this point, VEB is 0, that means your current has to be 0 at this point. So at VEB equals to 0, diffusion of electrons from emitter to base stops, becomes 0. That therefore IC, because of emitted electrons from the emitter, becomes 0. But since at this point now your JBC is reverse biased, please do open up the construction diagram beta. If since your JBC is still reverse biased, there flows a leakage current due to which at at IE equals to 0, there still exists a little amount of current. This अगर आप देखो ध्यान से बेटा, तो यहाँ पे ये जो मैं green line मार रहा हूँ, there exists a small leakage current named as ICBO, conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base, keeping the third terminal open, that is nothing but the emitter open. Now because of this, your IC is now equals to ICBO, reverse रिवर्स बायस्ड होने की वजह से there will be flow of minority carriers, because of which there will be a leakage current into consideration, and that current will be named as ICBO. Now if we reduce VEB further, मैंने यह 0 से और कम कर दिया, then the polarity changes. JBE, which was initially reverse biased, will now become forward biased, and the transist and you, but of course now that JBE is already forward biased, hence what do you say, since both the junctions are now forward biased, the transistor enters into cutoff region. Now the fourth point is for output resistance. Now what happens in output resistance, since the characteristics in active region is as good as horizontal line over here, यहाँ पे अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो it becomes almost a horizontal line. So that means जितना ज़्यादा वो horizontal line रहेगा, horizontal को टच करेगा, तो उतना ही अच्छा उसका ये रहेगा, स्लोप रहेगा, उतना ही उसका स्लोप ज़ीरो रहेगा. सॉरी, जितना ही हॉरिजॉन्टल हुआ उतना ही उसका स्लोप ऑलमोस्ट ज़ीरो. अगर स्लोप ऑलमोस्ट ज़ीरो है, दैट मीन्स उतना रेजिस्टेंस उसका हाई होगा, दैट इज इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल to the slope that is present. So output resistance is very very high for common common base configuration. It ranges from the range of 1 mega ohm to 3 mega ohm. So this is all for common base configuration. Trust me, it is damn important. syllabus से निकाल दिया है, पर to understand the further part, it is much more included, and to trust me, to understand engineering also, engineering subjects also, this is the way you deal or you understand the input and the output characteristic. I still make you recollect that if you want to perform input characteristic, आप output के पैरामीटर को फिक्स करते हो. अगर आपको output characteristics का परफॉर्म करना है, तो आप input के कोई पैरामीटर को फिक्स करते हो. Now moving forward, this was all for common base configuration. We will be moving forward to common just a moment, I'll get down to the pages. That was all for common base configuration. We will be proceeding for common common emitter configuration. Now just a moment. Now over here, now I hope this is visible as of now. Now while performing the designing part, it was much more simple to understand that for common base configuration, we saw that your IC was equals to alpha times IE. That this DC is written because we had DC DC voltage into consideration, and because of that the current was DC in nature. Hence what do you say, your CB had IC is equals to alpha times IE, where IC is the output current and IE is the input current. Similarly, for common emitter, we must also find such relation. Now, IC is equals to, let us see, now there is some mathematics involved. Now, IC is equals to alpha IE, you can skip the DC over here. IC is equals to alpha IE plus ICBO for common base configuration, and also IC plus IB equals to IE. So, can I say instead of IE over here, I can write IC plus IB. That means for IC equals to alpha times IE plus IB plus ICBO. Now, what did I do? मैंने क्या किया, अभी मैंने ये वाला जो टर्म था IC वाला, सॉरी व्हाट डिड आई, हाँ मैंने ये अल्फा वाला टर्म अंदर मिक्स मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, एंड आई टुक आई सी टर्म्स कॉमन ओवर हियर, सो दैट विल बी नथिंग बट आई सी इंटू 1 माइनस अल्फा इज इक्वल्स टू अल्फा आई बी प्लस आई सी बी ओ. Now can I take this part below this two terms over here? यहाँ पे मैं ले सकता हूँ इनके नीचे. Hence your IC will be alpha upon 1 minus alpha into IB plus ICBO upon 1 minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha. Now can I say, if you recollect very carefully, equation 1 over here can be converted into an equation in which the output current IC and the input current IB in CE configuration are related. Now let beta be another terminology. अगर कॉमन बेस है तो अल्फा टर्मिनल है, अगर कॉमन एमीटर है तो बीटा है. Now beta is given by beta DC is given by alpha DC upon 1 minus alpha, and let ICEO this time become ICBO upon 1 minus alpha. Now therefore your equation 1 over here becomes IC is equals to beta IB plus ICEO. If you want you can skip this DC beta as for now. Now important relation linking input current of common emitter with output current IC of CE. Now what happens over here is, first of all it is ICEO. ICEO is the conventional leakage current flowing from collector to emitter, keeping the third terminal, that is base, open. Now with the typical values of ICEO are 50 microamps for germanium and 20 microamps for silica. Since this is in what do you say, leakage current, इसका value micro में रहेगा बेटा. Beta is defined as common emitter current gain. Please do remember बेटा, from IC is equals to beta IB plus ICEO. If we neglect ICEO which is very much small in number, we have कैन आई से बीटा के लिए आई सी अपॉन आई बी, ये जो आई बी है आपका वो आई सी के नीचे चला जाएगा. दैट मीन्स योर बीटा विल बी इक्वल्स टू आई सी अपॉन आई बी. नाउ बीटा इज much greater than alpha. How? Let's see. If your alpha is 0.98, so beta is given by a formula alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So alpha का range मैंने बताया था, it was from 0.95 to 0.99, but it is never equals to 1. So 0.98 upon 1 minus 0.98, the value is 40. just think about it, ये 0.95 value और ये 49. so this is how the beta range varies. The range of beta is from 20 to 300. Now the relation between alpha and beta is very much simple in nature. Beta is given by alpha upon 1 minus alpha, so alpha is given by beta upon 1 plus beta, then 1 upon 1 minus alpha is given as 1 plus beta. This will be required for numericals if needed. Now ICEO is much larger than ICBO. For example, if your alpha is 0.98, then ICEO is equals to 1 upon 1 minus alpha, which is equals to ICBO upon 1 minus 0.98, which is equals to 50. So can I say your ICBO which is equal to 50 times your ICBO. Therefore ICEO, that is nothing but the conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base, keeping base open, collector to emitter keeping base open, is 50 times ICBO. Now the input characteristic, that is what we are here to discuss now, the input characteristic. Now to plot this characteristic, we keep the output voltage constant and vary the value of VBE. Output voltage हमारे केस में VCE रहेगा. We keep the output voltage constant and we vary the input value of voltage as VBE. Now at the input CE configuration, we have nothing but a forward bias diode. Now in that case, with the collector shorted to ground, that is nothing but VCE, At input we have only JBE, which is nothing but a forward bias diode, hence characteristics are as shown. Now as VCE increases, your IB decreases due to early effect. Please do remember, अगर आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज बढ़ता है तो आपका IB, that is nothing but the input current for common emitter configuration, decreases due to early effect. Hence characteristic becomes more and more horizontal. If you look carefully over here, inverse of the slope of the curve with VCE equals to some constant. If you see VCE equals to 0, then you have a certain graph. If you keep 1, then you have a certain graph. If you have 2, you have a certain graph. The more the amount of VCE, if you keep on increasing this VCE, the line will become more and more horizontal. So that means inverse of slope of the curve with VCE constant gives the input resistance of the transistor in CE configuration. Ri is given by delta VBE upon IB, that the range of which ranges from 1 kilo ohm to 3 kilo ohm. Now output characteristics of common emitter amplifier, which is somewhat important in nature. Now before starting that, I would expect my students to just draw the diagram so that it becomes easier. Common emitter का जो diagram था बेटा पहले के वीडियो में, उसका खाली configuration का diagram बेटा draw कर लो, so that it becomes easier for you to recollect. And yes, एक minute. Characteristics of CE configuration. I have a diagram over here. I just forgot to give you this hinting before. Now यहाँ पे आपका BJT है बेटा, this one over here. Now ये BJT है, and we have a VBE over here. You have a VCE over here. VBE is nothing but the input voltage, VCE is nothing but the output voltage over here. The connection is quite simple and straightforward. यहाँ पे मैंने डायोड को सिर्फ दो पार्ट में ऐसे स्प्लिट कर दिया है, JBC and JBE. JBC is the diode which has to be reverse biased, and JBE is the diode which has to be forward biased. The VBE voltage initially is given as 1 and VCE is given as 10 volt over here. Now we'll proceed with the output characteristics of CB configuration. So let me see whether it is visible or not. Now just a moment, beta. Now it is visible, I guess. Now output characteristics of CE amplifier. The diagram is quite straightforward. Before we proceed, there are some logical steps that we need to just recollect, not remember. That is the number of family member. IC is always greater than IB. ये वाला मैं बाद में बताता हूँ बेटा. Number of family member, what do we mean by that? We'll come to that later. IC is greater than IB. IC is equals to beta IB, and then the early effect comes into picture. Now this is the diagram of common emitter CE configuration का output characteristics का. While doing the output characteristic, as I told, we will be fixing the value of input parameter, that is nothing but the input current over here. Now from the output characteristics given into the diagram, the following points can be observed. When JBE is forward biased over here, when JBE is forward biased and JBC is reverse biased, that means your output voltage is at least more than 0.7 times 0.7 volt greater than VBE, that is nothing but the input voltage. The transistor works in the active mode. Now in this mode, as VCE goes on increasing, IE also increases more sharply. As you increase your VCE, जैसे जैसे आप VCE बढ़ाते जाओगे बेटा, वैसे वैसे आपका IE भी जो है वो constantly, as you go on increasing VCE, as in this mode, as VCE goes on increasing, IE also goes on increasing more sharply compared to CV. This is because of early effect. If you look into the diagram, आपका जो output का ये है वो भी आपका बढ़ते जा रहा है. IE is also increasing very sharply. Now this is because of early effect, and also beta is very much larger than alpha. Now for a fixed value of IB, that is nothing but the input parameter which has to be kept constant, that is nothing but fixed VB. If we go on decreasing VC, अगर मैंने धीरे 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 VC कम कर दिया बेटा, now in that case, if I'm decreasing my VCE over here and it IC decreases, but as soon as my VB minus VC, that is nothing but the VBC parameter, is greater than or equal to 0.7, JBC becomes forward biased. Now this happens approximately at 0.3 to 0.6 volt of VCE. Now since जब आपने इसको यहाँ पे कम किया, so एक certain point के बाद दिस पॉइंट, ये जो पॉइंट 3 to पॉइंट 6 के बीच का जो पॉइंट रहेगा यहाँ पे, एट दिस पॉइंट योर JBC बिकम्स फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड एंड सिंस बोथ द जंक्शन, मेरा JBE जो था वो इनिशियली फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड ही था. नाउ माई जंक्शन JBC इज ऑल्सो फॉरवर्ड बायस्ड. दैट मीन्स माई ट्रांजिस्टर एंटर्स इनटू सैचुरेशन रीजन. नाउ if if my VC is reduced further, JBC becomes forward biased and potential barrier across JBC vanishes or disappears. Now this will stop the drift of electrons from B to C, which reduces IC to 0. Now इफ़ आई स्टार्ट डिक्रीजिंग VBE, ना अगर मैंने VBE डिक्रीज़ किया तो मेरा IB भी डिक्रीज़ होगा. ना इफ़ वी स्टार्ट डिक्रीजिंग VBE, फॉरवर्ड बायसिंग ऑफ व्हाट यू से JBE reduces, that is nothing but the input diode bacha. Now this reduces diffusion of electrons from E to B, hence recombination in B reduces, which reduces your current IB in nature over here. यहाँ पे जो है now with VBE equals to 0, मैं थोड़ा सा ऊपर करता हूँ बेटा, ताकि आई होप मेरे बच्चों ने ग्राफ ड्रॉ किया हो बेटा, जस्ट एक ग्राफ ड्रॉ करके रख दो. now मैं थोड़ा सा ऊपर ले रहा हूँ. now if we start decreasing VBE, forward biasing of JBE reduces, this reduces diffusion of electrons from E to B, hence recombination in B reduces, which reduces your current IB जो VBE पे dependent था. now with VBE equals to 0, diffusion of electrons from E to B stops, मान लिया, but drift of electrons from B to C ceases, or it it drops down. Therefore collector current remains only consisting of minority carriers in B. if you remember the main diagram, अपने main working diagram में, तो वहाँ पे you can see ICBO flowing from base to collector. Similarly यहाँ पे ICEO flow होगा. now the leakage current, now if VBE is reduced further, that is nothing but the change of polarity, both JBE and JBC becomes reverse biased and transistor enters into cutoff region. if both the diodes become reverse biased, then the transistor enters into cutoff region. now if we compare the characteristics of CB and CE in active region, the slope in CE is more, therefore output resistance of CE will be less compared to CB, that is nothing but 40 to 80 kilo ohms. The other parameter which can be calculated from output characteristics is given by beta, current gain. The current gain of common emitter configuration is given by beta, which is also being named as HFE. अभी के लिए फिलहाल मत confusion हो जाओ. It is nothing but IC2 minus IC1 upon IB2 minus IB1. This is the graph over here. If you want, you can have a quick look. That is nothing but some change, that is delta. That is nothing but some change in IC upon some change in IB, keeping VCE constant. That is nothing but no change in VCE. That means VCE equals to constant. The parameters RI, input resistance for RI, the AC input resistance for common base configuration is given by 20 to 100 ohms, wherein for CE it is given by 1 to 3 kilo ohms. RO के लिए it is being given from 1 mega ohm to 3 mega ohm, and for CE it has been given from 40 kilo ohm to 80 kilo ohm. The current gain in the case of common base is given by alpha by the range 0.95 to 0.99, and similarly over here for common emitter it has been given by beta, which is equals to 20 to 300. So this was all for characteristics of common base and common emitter configuration. Please do study and draw the graphs if possible, so that it becomes easier for you to understand while viewing this video. Yes, up till then stay safe and do study beta. Thank you.